Here's the thing. The universe is speaking to you. Your higher self is trying to communicate with you, and you don't know it yet because you aren't taught to be able to read the signs that the universe is telling you. And this is very, very, very important in order to manifest your dream life. So this is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and here's the shocking signs that the universe is trying to tell you something. It's trying to speak to you. Your higher self is trying to give you some guidance. And make sure you hit the like button right over there on the side, and let's dive right into this video. The first sign is that it's like nothing is working out. And it's like almost like you just feel like you're hitting your head against the wall over and over. It might be in dating, it might be in business, it might be in friendships, health, the rent or home that you're trying to get. But when you keep feeling like you are hitting your head against the wall, like not once, but just repeatedly over and over and over and over and over, because if it just happens a couple times, then it's probably just the universe testing you to be more persistent. But if it keeps happening over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, chances are there's been something in your heart or your soul, a deep desire of yours that maybe you've been ignoring or you've been trying to suppress. And the reason that what you're trying to do won't happen, even though you keep doing it and it makes you feel like you're hitting your head against the wall, is because the universe is trying to tell you to go in a different direction. A lot of times, if we can go into the silence, if we can be still, if we can be quiet, if we can contemplate, if we can reflect, we can find the answer that the universe is trying to give us. Because what it's really saying is, hey, look, all is well, but you're not on the right path. And I'm not going to let you keep going this way. So I'm putting this brick wall that you keep running your head into the wall. And the universe is really saying, start that one business. Take that one job. It's cool to date this person. Hey, maybe you should move to this city. Hey, it's time to finally start to get healthy and get a gym membership. It's telling you where it wants you to go. And so if you feel like you keep hitting your head against a brick wall, so to speak, then ask yourself this question. What does my heart want? What does my heart truly want? And what you often find is that the universe was just trying to direct you in another path. So comment down below, all is well. The universe is on my side. Because it's easy to just forget that, right? So take a nice deep breath. Like actually get into the flow of the way that I'm speaking right now. And just breathe in nice and deep. Like a lot of times we go through the day, we're looking at the screen especially, so we forget to breathe. And then we're dealing with, weeks or months or years or banging our head against that, so to speak, brick wall. Our breath gets shallow. We start getting a little more and more anxiety or fear, and then we start getting a little bit more desperate. And just take some deep breaths in and out. And put a little smile on your face and say, all is well. The universe is on my side. All is well. The universe is on my side. Comment down below, all is well, and ask yourself, what does my heart really want? And in what direction am I really supposed to be going? Another way the universe is speaking to you is actually from when you manifest the same thing over and over and over and over again. And you're like, why do I keep doing this over and over and over again? What the heck? It's because the lessons repeat until we learn them. Because we're spiritual beings in a physical body. You have a body, but you are a soul. And your soul came into this body. You chose to come into this body in order to learn certain spiritual lessons. And we all have our own dharma, our own purpose, our own things we're meant to learn. But all of life is conspiring to help you learn those lessons for your own level of enlightenment on your own journey. And so because life is always happening for you, and that this is basically a little game for your soul, for your own raising your own level of awareness and your own self-realization and your own level of enlightenment on your own journey, The lessons that you're meant to learn continue to repeat themselves until you learn them. Sometimes the same lesson will repeat itself for someone's whole life, just in different forms. The people will change, the dates will change, maybe the cities will change, certain circumstances and situations will slightly change, but it's basically the same lesson that we're being presented with over and over and over again. And it will continue to happen until we learn it. And sometimes we go, well, why does this keep happening to me? And it's because we haven't learned the lesson yet. Now, one thing that if you're having a little difficulty, you can ask yourself is, which of these things keep repeating in my life? I can speak for myself. When I started my career, I dropped out of college. I was 19. I wrote my first book about backpacking around the world. It was called Into the Wind. And no one would publish a book. And so the first thing that I learned a lot about was self-reliance. I had read a book by Ralph Waldo Emerson. It's a great book. It's called Self-Reliance. It's a compilation of his essays. He actually has one of the specific essays on self-reliance. And that's kind of like the cornerstone, I think of, I know for myself, one of the things that I chose to learn as a soul in this body is about self-reliance. And I also think it's one of the cornerstones of personal development as well. We can't rely on other people. We can't rely on governments. We can't rely on other people to get our success for us, all these things. And so I really wanted a certain publishing company, Hay House, that published my favorite author, Wayne Dyer, to publish my book for me. And they ended up saying no. And then I had other publishers in mind. They ended up saying no. Then I thought, well, I'll self-publish. Then I got agents. Then I got PR people. Then I got media people. Then I got speaking agents. And every time I was trying to get basically other people to help carry my career as an author, speaker, give me PR or interviews, it never worked out. But I was so persistent and I was so like dog-minded that I was able to kind of keep afloat, although it was just like not really that fluid at all, and it was really stressful and a lot of times tough, and I wasn't getting the results I wanted. I realized those lessons were the ones that were repeating is because ultimately my soul was trying to teach me self-reliance. So instead, I self-published my books. I learned about publishing. I ended up having to do my own PR. I hired a consultant to teach me how publicists and all that worked. I pitched the media myself. I got myself on television. I got myself hundreds of radio. I got myself paid speaking gigs because I had to be self-reliant instead of hoping some booking agent or some producer or somebody would make my career for me. And so that was a lesson that kept repeating. And the lesson was I needed to learn self-reliance in my own life. And ultimately, having to do those things on my own, even though it originally wasn't my dream at all. I had this dream that like, I'll just go to this publisher and they'll blow it up. And then this PR person will get me on all these things and my career will take off. But none of that worked out the way that I wanted. But ultimately, it was actually what my soul wanted and needed of me. And in the long run, I learned a lot more skills and entrepreneurship things that made me now be able to be more successful in the long run, although it was more challenging in the short run. So that's an example of the lessons repeating until we learn them. Sometimes it will happen for people in relationships. They'll manifest a different person, but in essence, the same romantic problems over and over and over again. And it's because the lesson will repeat until we learn it, although it might slightly rearrange the variables and the details of it. So comment down below, I am not afraid to make a change. Comment down below, I am not afraid to make a change. Comment down below, I'm not afraid to make a change. But all you got to do is just keep reminding yourself all is well and that life is happening for you, that the universe is truly on your side. And to remind yourself, I'm a spiritual being in a physical body. And I am not just this little physical body spinning on this little rock. I'm literally a soul that's come here into a body. I've chosen to be here in a body in a totally friendly universe to learn certain spiritual lessons, to grow my awareness, and to further on my cosmic journey of self-realization. And that a lot of times, if we can slow down enough, take a nice deep breath in and out. Maybe you forgot about your breath. If you have, just bring your awareness right back to it. Just breathe in nice and deep, like, and just keep it nice and slow like that. And you can just breathe back in. It just feels so good. And this is something you can carry around. So I invite you to keep your breath with you throughout the day. I hope this video spoke to you and that it can allow you to slow down and read the signs that the universe is trying to give to you and the ways that your higher self is trying to speak to you. And so what I invite you to do, if you enjoyed this video, is hit the like button right over there on the side. The like button is what sends this video out into the YouTube universe and more people see it. So if you enjoy this, make sure that you click the good old like button over there. And then right there down below, you can comment down below all as well. And make sure you check out my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com. In the comments right there down below, that's jakeshypnosis.com right there down below. It's a free success hypnosis that I made to start to reprogram my subconscious mind. It changed my life forever. And so I decided to give it away online, and over 750,000 people from all over the world have used it, which is crazy in and of itself. And every day I get these amazing stories of people saying they manifested more money, or they got their dream job, or they attracted some awesome new success into their life. And it's free to use, so all I ask is that you use it for a couple minutes, watch the amazing things that come into your life, but then come back and share your success story here in the comments right here down below. If you have used it, or you enjoy this channel and you've had some great success come into your life from this channel, then please, please, please share your success story right there down below. I love to read it, and I'd love for you to share your story to inspire others. And remind yourself, life is beautiful. We live in a friendly universe. This is a great time to be alive. This is a great time to be alive. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification right over there. It's right next to my Himalayan lamp right over there. And thanks for subscribing, and I will see you on the next video.